You want patients to show their appreciation through their loyalty, through referrals of other patients. That's natural, you expect it, and you hope it happens. The problem is that most patients don't have the ability to judge you based on your clinical skill. It's almost as if you wish that you could just take some little semblance of all the years, the sweat, the effort that went into your training and inject it into them so they could really appreciate how good you are. It just doesn't work that way because consumers, patients, they just don't appreciate it that way. They'll appreciate their outcome. What they really want to do is appreciate everything else that happens to support that outcome. And that's why when you try to differentiate yourself based on your experience, it's just really hard to do. Doctors try, they put it in their advertising, they list their resume on their website, and that's important, but it's not enough. Now, differentiation and positioning, those are marketing terms, and many doctors aren't used to using them on an everyday basis, but that is in fact what you're trying to do. You're trying to differentiate what you do. And if experience isn't, really the right way, and some doctors have figured it out, they try to differentiate based on technology. The latest laser that they purchased or the newest procedure that they're doing. And the problem with differentiating based on technology is that others can get that technology too. You're not going to be the only one to offer it. So while there may be some temporary advantage of being a first mover to bring that technology into your community, it won't last for long. And a third way that people try to differentiate is based on price, where they actually think, hey, if I just lower the price of what I do, lower the fees, that will attract more patients. Now, unless you're Walmart, that's just not a good strategy. And I really don't recommend it. I think, in fact, competing on price, I've said, is like a death spiral. It just takes you to the bottom. It's not going to build your practice in a sustainable way. No, the real way to differentiate is patient experience. And this particular insight is from patients, that section in the book. And I want you to realize that patient experience is a completely uncharted territory. Very few doctors and very few practices have focused on it, so it's wide open. And I just want to encourage you to go for it because it is the one way to differentiate that is sustainable, that isn't easily copied, and really helps your practice stand out in the minds of your patients. That's true differentiation, and it lasts.